this video, I wanted to do some refinements. The one thing that I want to fix, the main thing that I want to fix, is basically when he goes into the water, he assumes the swimming position way too early. So I'll show you. So if I say spin the camera around and he falls into the water, as you can see, he goes into treading mode a little bit too early. So even when he's up here, he's like treading. So I'm gonna fix that. First, I'll explain why it's happening. It's because the capsule or the character controller has like I guess a built-in capsule, I guess, and it's the water is detecting it as soon as the water hits his feet. So I need to create a separate collider. So in order to do that, I'm going to right click on the main character and I'm going to create an empty called water collider. This one's going to have a rigid body. It has to be kinematic, so I'm going to check that. And I'm going to add a sphere collider. And it has to be a trigger. And this could, obviously the size is too big, so I'm going to say make the radius 0.1. It's a good size. So he should only go into swimming position, I would say, when his arms are underneath the water. So first I'm going to select this water collider that I just created, and I'm going to drag and drop the water collider script onto it before I forget, and I want to open up the script. So here, the first thing that I need to do is, for the main character, the namespace is MC basic script, so in the water collider I'm going to use the MC basic script, and then I'm going to go create a variable called, so the name of the character script is going to be the variable type, and I'm going to name it MC basic script, and I want to go into the bottom of the character script, and I am going to copy and paste this basically. The on trigger enter, and here I'm going to put MC basic script is in water equals true. And when he exits, it's set to false. So basically what I'm doing is I'm setting this boolean true or false from this script. And in order for this to work, I need to cancel out the on trigger enter and on trigger exit at the bottom of the character script, because I'm not going to use it anymore. This uses the character collider, which is what I'm trying to avoid because it's way too big. It's creating the problem that I'm trying to fix at the moment. So I'm going to compile that. Actually, I forgot to add something in the script. I need to create another variable, public game object player, and in the start function, MC basic script equals player dot component MC basic. So I need to set this variable by getting this from the player. So I'm going to compile that, and right here, as soon as that's done compiling, I should see a field pop up. There we go, the player. So I'm going to drag and drop the player into the field. So now, if I hit play, so if I drop in the water, as you can see, he doesn't go into swimming mode until he's fully in the water. And if I press left mouse button to swim up, he doesn't come above the water, which is good. Okay, so that's working well. Okay, so one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this water collider, and I'm going to rename this submerged collider. And from that, I'm going to remove this water collider script, and this one is going to be higher. Maybe right about here. So just as long as it's just touching the water, then it knows that the tip of his head is where the water level is, so he's fully submerged. So I'm going to leave that up here, and I'm going to create another script called submerged collider, and the whole point of it is to oops. So the whole point of it is to keep track of whether or not this is colliding with water or not, to know if it's be submerged. So I'm going to open that up, and with that selected, I'll dump the script onto the collider, and I'm just going to copy and paste all the stuff from the water collider, from the collider on his chest. Functions the exact same way. Well, this one already has. Strange. And I'm going to copy and paste all this. The only difference is I need to go back to the character script, and I need to create a public boolean called is submerged, and it's going to be false by default. I'm going to compile that. back in the submerged collider, I'm going to change these to is submerged. So it's using the on trigger enter and exit. So I want to compile that. And so in the collider, as you can see, there's this player field. So I'm going to drag and drop the player. Okay, I'm going to hop back into the main character script. And I'll go down to the jump function, which is under the vertical movement. So so one thing that I'm going to do first is I'm going to cancel out this in this vertical movement. I'm going to cancel out this vertical vector dot y when he's in the water. I had a bit of gravity while he's in the water, but I don't need that anymore because he doesn't start swimming until the water hits his chest. Before the swimming would be activated as soon as the water hit his feet with the character collider. So I needed the gravity to pull him down into the water, but I don't need that anymore. So one last thing that I want to do is if the left button is pressed, which is when he is swimming up, and the right mouse button is not pressed, I want to make it so that if is submerged equals true, if his head is underwater, then when the button is pressed, left mouse button, then he's going to go up the regular speed. But if the button is pressed, the button is pressed and he's not submerged, meaning his head is above water, then this is going to be, instead of divided by 2, I'm going to do times 2. So I'm going to compile that. Hit play. As you can see, so if I go down, he doesn't. The gravity doesn't pull him down anymore, and I can go up. And if as soon as his head is above water, he jumps with more force. So instead of divided by 2, it's times 2 now. Which means I can easily get out of the water, which is great. So that's all I really wanted to do. I'm going to stop that. That worked out really well for me today. Yeah, that's all I want to do. Please stay tuned for more videos. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do next. I think it's probably going to be exhibiting the castle for my next video. But until then, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So I'll see you in the next video.